on your catalog. So the day that you finally pop off, they'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's just...
It's week 11 of the NFL. And up next is one of the league's best, Jalen Ramsey.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Ravens in this matchup. They're the best team in the NFL as far as running the football goes, but they're in for a stern test here.
Yeah, that defense that they're going up against, they're no slouch either. One of the top 5 units in the league. I think this game could boil down to stopping the big play. This offense can certainly hit some home runs, and if they hit on a couple here, it might be all they need to win the game.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'1" from Utah. It's Tyler Huntley.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go option to the short side. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Huntley to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Willis will look to throw it. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Play action, Willis. timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. This is the tight end Fant. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. 3rd down, it's Willis. Going right back to Fant. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Play fake. Here's Willis. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 catches, 106 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Here's Willis. Caught on a slant. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Willis now off the play fake. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. They will drive that time. 11 plays on 12. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Huntley. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. To throw, Huntley. And that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. 2nd down and 3. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. The middle with Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. ball here as we begin quarter number 2. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Ekeler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Huntley. That is caught by Callaway. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
On 4th down, Huntley. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They go back to the ground now with Ekeler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Huntley into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Off the play fake, here's Willis. To Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Willis. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped up.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Willis now off of play action. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Running on 1st down, Ekeler. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. It's Ekeler again. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Looking to throw. Huntley. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. Touchdown. Marquez Callaway. 42 yards. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They go play action with Willis. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. Willis now off play action. This is Fant on the short completion. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. 2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again to throw. Willis on 2nd down. Touchdown, Rams. Bryson Hopkins, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this 1st half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Huntley to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. To throw on 2nd down. Huntley hits his target to tight end Mo Alley-Cox. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. On 3rd down, Huntley. And that is incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players. And glad to have you because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And the Rams are going offense here for the 1st and 10. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 1st down yardage on the 1st play of the drive. Give him 14. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes?
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Willis wants to pass it again.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Willis out of the gun.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
The quick slant caught, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half, and the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. After right down the middle, and it's now 21-7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Huntley, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
well, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking to throw on second down. And he's going to go down again. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Huntley. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. An incredible play there. They do get good yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short. And it's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Returnable for Lockett.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, it's Willis.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Huntley's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here's Huntley.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that, because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. Prater on and the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. A give running right is Akers. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Play fake. Here's Willis. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Play action. Willis. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 28. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. This is the tight end Fant. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going right back to Fant. Be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give this to Akers running right. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Caught on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Noah Fant with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks it down to extend the lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
to throw, Huntley. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay on the move past the 40. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Play action. Here's Willis. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Johnson's got it complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. Now a give. Akers running left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going right back to Akers. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
106 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
On the give, this is Akers.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. I heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanting to possess the football. Keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw.
Huntley. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This offense so far on third down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down. Huntley. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Caleb Farley.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you find double-digit interceptions in just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
The Ravens offense back out there. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here. His throw incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on third down, Huntley.
Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Kevin Farley.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
167 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll go again here with Akers.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They'll run this with Akers.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, here's a run by Akers.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the town as this one ends. And understandably so, now they're going to get the win. Offense is on its way in this ball.
I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one. Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Rams, it's an important win in terms of...
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she... Mother Nature's my first shorty, watch out. I go ballistic and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boys, we got another one. Ha. I mean, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time we